Hey guys, welcome back to Feed the Beast Unleashed. Last episode we left off, we started on some steam power, thanks to our solid-fueled steam boiler in the back and our hobbyist steam engines. So today, I think I want to work on our thermal expansion room a little bit more, namely for ore processing. We got a lot of ores in from our quarry, and we need to get those processed up, so I think we're going to get that automated over here in this corner here, and maybe possibly make up some more thermal expansion machines. Let's go ahead and get started, shall we? Let's jump right in. Now, I've already made up a few things. That's why I got these iron furnaces in the back here. I went ahead and made up some more basic processors. And I think I needed some more silicone, so I went ahead and made some of that up. It's in here somewhere. Yeah, there we go. So 20 more silicone there, plus what I needed to make up the basic processors. Alright, so let's go ahead and jump into our item subsets. We'll get these machines made up real quick. They shouldn't take very long at all to make. Alright, so we're already down here at the bottom. Shift left click on our thermal expansion subset there, and we'll take a look at everything we got here. Now, let's see. I think I'm going to need 2 powered furnaces, 1 more pulverizer, and another magma crucible and liquid transposer. Not to mention, I think I might actually like to try to make up some glowstone illuminators today. I've not ever tried these yet. Like, I've not even seen how they work. Well, I've heard how they work, we'll say that. So I want to give those a shot. Alright, so let's go ahead and see. Powered furnaces, we're going to need machine frames. I think I got a few of these guys made up already. We'll throw a few more into the network, just to be safe. Alright, and redstone reception coils, make up a few of those, throw into the network. And so we need 2 powered furnaces. I need 1 more pulverizer. I'm gonna need a magma crucible. Do we have everything for that? Ooh, need a bucket. Right. Alright, we need a bucket for the liquid transposer also, so let's go ahead and make up 2 buckets. And there's our magma crucible and liquid transposer. There we go. That should work. Alright, now let's get up here and do a little redecorating, shall we? First things first, let's go ahead and pick that guy up. Let's switch this out. So where's that? There it is. Switch out that tank there for a magma crucible. You know, I think I might actually move that over onto this wall. Yeah, I think I might do that. Alright, let's do that real quick. Alright, so I think here we're going to put our ore processing right there. Let's put our magma crucibles and liquid transposers there. Alright, so I think later on we'll try to get these guys set up for automation, but I think right now I'm going to worry just about the ore processing automation. I like the way that looks. So one of these is going to be for redstone, and one of these is going to be for resonant ender. That's why I got 2 sets made up. Plus they're not super expensive, that's the other reason. Alright, so let's go ahead and put the pulverizer there, powered furnace on the bottom there. I think we'll put a powered furnace right there, and I might use that for our charcoal, because I need something to cook up my charcoal. Alright, now we're also going to need some more energy conduits, more than likely, so I don't think I have any made up. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to make some more. Yep, we're out. Alright, so electrum, we're out. So I'm going to need some gold. Let's grab 16 pieces of gold. And 16 pieces of silver. Let's see, we're going to put that in our induction smelter there. We got some nether quartz that I had put in our pulverizer. That's why it was in my induction smelter. Alright, we'll throw that back into that network there. While that waits for some electrum. Alright, so what do we need for this glowstone illuminator thing anyway? energized glowstone. So I imagine we just take that and put that in the liquid transposer, or we get that from what, a magma crucible? What did I click on? Energized glowstone. I guess we just do the same thing and put glowstone in a magma crucible. Alright, so how do we make the illuminator frame? Hardened glass, redstone, silver, and nether quartz. That's not too bad. Now, what I've heard that you can do with these is actually right-click them with dye, and they'll actually change colors. That's what I've heard. I'm not sure if that's what those are for, or what those are, or if that was a different block, but we're going to give that a try. Let's actually go ahead and make one of these up real quick. We should have everything in here. In fact, let's go ahead and make a... Whoa! How did I click 3? That was one click, buddy. Alright, that was awkward. Alright, now let's go ahead and grab some glowstone. I think we're going to start off with maybe 8 pieces at first. We'll see how much that makes up. Alright, now first, I actually need a magma crucible and liquid transposer that actually works. Fred, what are you doing in my thermal expansion room? You know you're not allowed in here. Whoa! And you're definitely not allowed. Get out! Fred, I gave you plenty of warning. Sorry, my friend. Oh wait, you gave me your face. Thank you, Fred. You're so nice. Oh, by the way, guys, I want to say thank you for all the great suggestions you guys had for the redwood tree here. I am going to take a couple of those into consideration and probably actually do a few of them. Many of you actually suggested putting our Thaumcraft stuff in our redwood tree, and I thought about that for a minute, and I was like, I think I could make that work. I really do. I think I could make a Thaumcraft room in our redwood tree look really nice, so I might do that. Plus, we got plenty of other room in there, and you guys were like, you know, there's a difference between, you know, your actual room and a tree house, so I might go ahead and do a tree house, our Thaumcraft room, my idea, and we still got room for everything else. So, yeah. I want to say thank you guys. If you guys have more ideas, you know, be sure to put them down below in the comment section. They're always welcome. Alright, let's go ahead and grab our Electrum. And we're going to need some more hardened glass so we can make up some energy conduits. I'm going to just make up 32 of these for now. Put the rest of that back into the network. We'll grab a stack of redstone. Let's actually put some of the stuff away I don't need. Alright, now let's go ahead and actually grab this energy conduit over here. That way we can actually hook up the magma crucible and liquid transposer over there. I'm just going to clear a little bit of this out. Shouldn't take but just a second because, yep, we got a large area back here. This is actually right above our crafting room. And I got it all lit up because I don't want mobs spawning in here. I don't want to have to listen to them. Alright, so we should be able to see what's what by clearing this out. Alright, that should work. Alright, let's hook up. Darn it. That step hill assist got me. Alright, let's go ahead and pull that out one more block, and we'll run an energy conduit line right through here. There we go. Alright, let's actually go ahead and set these guys up also. Perfect. Yeah, that should work. And we'll get that last set ready right there. Alright, so these guys should be gaining power right now. Slowly but surely. Because all these guys have to gain power as well. All that from our steam engines downstairs. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and throw some redstone in there. We're going to get that going. I'm going to put the redstone energy conduits right there. And we'll wait for that to get going. And while we wait, we'll get a few more things going. Now, I actually wanted to try something, and I've been wanting to try this for a while now. It's not really like a defense mechanism, but it might be kind of cool just to mess around with. There's a new block that I've been wanting to mess around from Tinker's Construct. So let's go ahead and pull that up. Let's see, right there. And it's, where's he at? Right there, the drawbridge. Now for this, we're going to need blank casts and aluminum brass ingots. Now the blank casts, not too much of a problem. I can make that from aluminum brass or gold, but I think we'll do that from aluminum brass. Now to make that, we need, you gonna tell me? I mean, I could go look in my book, but what's the fun in that? Alright, there we go. So, molten aluminum and copper. So I'm thinking, what is that? Is that a 3-to-1? Yeah, I think 3 aluminum and 1 copper. And we'll go ahead and take a look. But we'll go ahead and grab some copper. That should be good there. Let's grab some aluminum. Let's grab half a stack of each. And we'll jump over here. Take a look in, I believe it's this one. And we'll head over to the alloys. Whoops, passed it. So aluminum brass made from 3 aluminum and 1 copper. Right. So, yeah, there we go. Alright, so let's see. Let's do... Wait. Just like went blank for a second. Right, 3 aluminum. Jeez. Alright, so if we have 32 aluminum, we need 33. If I want to do anything in the 30s, that is. Which means we would need 11 copper. Alright, that should work. Hopefully that'll all fit in there. Hey, what do you know? It did all fit. Perfect. With 1 slot left. What do you know? Perfect. Alright, so we're going to let that work. That's going to be making us up some aluminum brass. I'm going to pick this guy up. That way it doesn't actually make it into blocks for us. Now, how is the lava doing? I'm not real sure. Let's actually pick up the ender tanks, or one of them that we have in our network, and we'll just plop that right down next to our smeltery. Right there. And that should keep our smeltery filled up with lava. Alright, so there we go, molten aluminum. And our copper should be finishing up here in just a second, and that should be making that into the brass. So I already got some blank casts here. We got 2. But I like to hold on to those just in case I need those. Alright, so we got 44 ingots worth. Holy cow. Alright, let's pick you up. And we're going to make the casts there, and we'll make some ingots there. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and speed through this real quick, and we'll be right back. Alright guys, so we got some blank casts and some aluminum brass ingots made. Alright, there we go. Now, I think we're going to need some dispensers, so we're going to have to make up some bows, unfortunately now. How many of these am I going to need? Whoa. So I'm out of sticks. How much string do I have in here? Not a whole lot. Alright, well, let's go ahead and make up some more sticks. Never hurts to have some sticks in our network. And we'll go back to the bow. I think that should be about 8 right there. Alright, we should be able to make some dispensers up. Yep, there we go, 8. And then we should have bronze, redstone, and everything else ready to go. We'll just put that all into our network. Shift-click that. Forgot the dispenser, darn it. Alright, so we can make 5 drawbridges. We are missing more bronze, so I need more copper, which we are a little low on, until I get some more cooked together. And tin. Alright, so how much can we make there? That'll be fine. Alright, let's try this one more time. Now we're just going to test this out because I'm not entirely sure how this is going to work or how it's going to look. Now, my idea is we're going to be placing these guys like this. Yeah, that looks about right. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks from here to the floor. And the cool thing is we can actually disguise those. Now, I'm actually curious as to whether or not I need grass or dirt. I'm thinking it could take grass. So we're going to make up 8 blocks of grass with our minium stone. And let's go ahead and take a look on how this guy works. So if I'm not mistaken, we put 1 block here that we want to use for camouflage. But that does not look right. That looks kind of weird. Alright, maybe we should just try a regular piece of dirt. See how that looks. Alright, that looks better. But for some reason, I think I'm going to have to fix that a little bit later. I might even change it to something else, we'll see. But you guys get the idea. This isn't final, I'm just kind of testing this while we wait. The rest of this shouldn't take too long in thermal expansion, so why not have a little fun, shall we? Alright, so let's see. I want to grab some of this clear glass. That should be enough. And I also want to make up I believe it's a light sensor. Daylight sensor. There we go. Alright, yeah, we should have everything to make that. Just make up one of those real quick. There we go. I believe that's from vanilla Minecraft, in fact. I don't know why the grass blocks don't work in those drawbridges. That's kind of weird. Anyway, alright, so redstone. Let's grab half a stack of that. And let's make up some redstone torches. I think I'm just going to make up like 8. I probably don't even need that many, but you know what? It doesn't really matter. Just doing a little testing real quick. I want to see how this is going to work. I had an idea, and I'm going to go with it. And I was actually supposed to grab some more dirt while I was at it. There we go. Alright, so let's go ahead and set all of these guys up to look the same. Just like this. Now, I'm thinking about taking this all the way across the wall, so this pretty much will seal close. So if mobs do spawn out here, they can't get me inside. But that also brings to another problem, which is, how am I going to get inside there? But I've already got an idea on how to fix that later on. But let's just see if we can't get this working the way we want first. So, what do we want? Something like that. So we'll split them in half. We'll put 4 in there. 4 in there. We'll put 4 in all of them. Alright, there we go. Alright, sun is going down already. So it's a good time for us to test this. Hopefully we got enough time. Alright, so that thing's still picking up light. Barely, though. Alright, so that signal is now inverted, which is what I want. Alright, so as soon as this thing loses signal, this thing should pop on. So that thing's still barely getting light. And as soon as this redstone torch pops on, these guys should start sending out the glass. Make sure nothing's obstructing them. Whoops. We'll kind of hover up here just to kind of take a look. Alright, well that actually worked just about the way I wanted it to, except it didn't go all the way down. And it's holding on to one more block. I'm not sure why. It looks like it actually ate it also. Good job. It ate my block. Wait, no it didn't. No, it didn't. Okay. But that's kind of the idea that I got going on here. That's what I'm thinking about doing. Now, maybe not using this clear glass, but maybe something else. I think that would be kind of cool. Maybe some tinted glass? Yeah. So when the sun comes up, that will pretty much retract back up into our hidden blocks there. And I'm thinking about doing that all the way around. I think that would be kind of cool. Now maybe we could set up a system to flip this back and forth or something. Alright, let's go ahead and add another block to this real quick. Just to get the full effect here of how this should look when we get done. Alright, there we go. And we should just be able to place this redstone torch right back here. There we go. Now it's all the way down to the floor. Now the spiders can't even hurt us. So that'll go all the way around here. Yeah, that's perfect. I like that. Cool. And maybe we can have like a switch or system where we can just pretty much just turn it on or off at will. It even makes a pretty awesome sound, gotta admit. That's cool. Alright, well for now, let's go ahead and pick that up. And we'll just go ahead and do our thing here. So, these should be done. Where are they? Oh, we didn't even set this darn thing up. Alright, blue, and this needs to be orange. So all that molten enders, or not ender, but molten redstone's gonna make its way down here and give us redstone energy conduits. Holy cow, look at all the creepers. Holy jeez. Alright, now that wasn't the only thing I was actually thinking about doing for the daylight sensor and the glass coming down. There's one other thing I want to try real quick. We got this auto jukebox here. This is from Mine Factory Reloaded, I think, if I'm not mistaken. So we're going to need a regular jukebox, plastic sheets. I don't know if we have all that. I don't even know if we have plastic sheets. I think we do in our other chest. Back here, I think. Plastic sheets, plastic sheets, plastic sheets. You know, I could have sworn we made some up before, but I guess I might have used them up already. They're not here, are they? No. Alright, so what do we need to make plastic sheets? We need raw plastic, so we just need to smelt up rubber. Alright, that's not bad. I can do that. Put 16 in there, 16 in there. We'll let that work. And while that's working, we'll go ahead and make ourselves up. We should have a machine frame. We'll just make ourselves up a jukebox. Should be nice and easy. There we go. Alright, now we should already have a machine frame made. So let's go ahead and grab some plastic. How much is that going to make? 4. Perfect. That's all we need. And I'll put the rest back into the network later on. So there we go. Auto jukebox. Alright, now there's a tune in here we found that I want to use. Far. I kind of like this music disc. Now, here's the plan. Kind of like the same setup here. I don't know if this one needs to be reversed though. I imagine it does. Because we want to apply the redstone signal to it, so the signal would need to be on. Right, okay. Just making sure. Alright, so, and then from there, we'll have all this hidden later on, but I'm just showing you guys kind of what I'm wanting to do here. Alright, so we'll just signify that the sun's coming up when we place the torch down. Alright, so we'll put the music disc in there. And when the sun comes up, or actually, when the sun goes down, this should turn on and start playing that. As everything closes up. That's the plan, guys. I think that's kind of cool. I like that. So, when the sun goes down, the drawbridges are going to pull down all the glass, and the jukebox is going to start playing the tune to signify, for one, it's safe, and it's nighttime. So I like that idea. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and push stop on this just for now. Now, I don't know if that's going to activate again when the sun comes up. That's a good test. Alright, let's go ahead and put all this stuff away, and let's get started making ourselves up some more stuff. I'm sitting here thinking, wait a minute. Ah, darn it. Forgot about that. I want to grab these guys, and we want to put the glowstone dust in here. This should make us up that resonant ender. Or not the glowstone stuff. Man, I'm losing my mind tonight. Of course, when am I not? So how much of this stuff does this cost? It doesn't look too bad. So it looks like for every 4 glowstone, I can make 1 glowstone illuminator? Wow. It's kind of expensive. Alright, well, let's grab some dye real quick. I just want to test this out. So let's do some lapis. Lapis should work, right? Alright, so that guy's pretty much already emitting a color. Oh, that is cool. Does he revert back when we break him? Do I just pick him up? He retains his color too. Look at that. So if I am not happy with that... Oops, I spelled ink wrong. Red. Yellow. Alright, well, we got this cyan, so I want to see something. So if I'm not happy with that... Oh, nice. We can actually change it again. That's perfect. Now, are these guys... Okay, he wasn't lit up. Okay. Just testing, guys. Now I know for later. Alright, I'm going to put those guys... In fact, I'm just going to plop those right there. And I'll work with those a little bit later on. Right now, we actually need to go ahead and speedcraft ourselves up some import and export buses. So here we go. Alright guys, that should do us 2 import and export buses of the precision variant. Nice. Now, we're just going to be automating our ore processing for now and our charcoal. Later on, we'll start automating the magmatic crucibles and liquid transposers with the energy conduits, redstone energy cells, and the tesseracts. We'll do that a little bit later on. Now over here, this is for pretty much like hardened glass and such, and we probably need a separate induction smelter for electrum. Might set that up on this wall. I really don't need the powered furnace there, but we'll fix that a little bit later on. Oops, did not mean to break that one. All right, so on top we're gonna put our export bus. On the bottom we'll put, you know what, we'll do that. We'll put our import bus. Alright, and let's go ahead and take a look at our machine's configuration here. So we want to set this guy up on the bottom there to orange. And we want to get rid of the yellow. Don't need that. And the rest of these just can be pretty much turned off, actually, except for the top. We need that on blue. That's our import from our network. So blue is going to be the import. It's going to pulverize our items for us, and then it's going to send it out the bottom, even the extra stuff that it makes up. And that'll send it all down into the powered furnace. That's blue, blue. And then we want orange on the bottom. So it's going to export out of the bottom with the orange into our import bus. Alright, cool. So now we need some more ME cabling. First, let's go ahead and set this guy up. Pretty much the same concept here. Nice and easy. This is going to be making up our charcoal. There we go. And we'll close that off. Just like that. Now, maybe later on, I think we should be able to make some facades. I think we can cover up these import and export buses with facades to clean this room up a little bit. But for now, it's actually good for me so I can work on our system here. Alright, so let's see. Cable. We need more ME cabling, and I think we're actually going to need more than that, so let's type in cable down here. Probably going to have to make ourselves up some more Fluix dust. So hopefully we have enough. I think we should. I made more of that nether quartz stuff there, so we'll do like 32 for now. And we should have enough glass, so we'll just make up as much as we can. 39. There we go. Should suffice for now. And I think we'll go ahead and take this up like right here. And just try to make our way up into thermal expansion room. Which we did pretty good. Gotta say, that was not a bad job right there. Now, we're gonna try to rehook all of this stuff up in just a minute, but I want to place this ME cabling first. And we'll just have that go right over that way. Perfect. That should work. Alright, so we'll set that guy up right there. We'll run this all the way through the bottom here. Right across the redstone energy conduit. Down this way. Need a little bit more room. And we'll just go ahead and plop a few down right there. There we go. Alright, so let's see. Now I need to figure out how I'm going to hook this up to the top. Alright, so pull this guy out. And I guess we'll just run him down like that. Which means we really don't need that one. But I do want to pick that back up. Alright, so I think that should be good. Yeah, I think I'll just go ahead and open this up for later on. And let's go ahead and actually hook it up with some redstone energy conduit too. There we go. That's looking awesome. Works for me. Alright, now we're going to hook this guy up. That might be a problem right there. There we go. We'll do that first. Alright, and we'll run that guy there, and we'll just do this for now. Cool, that'll work. Now I still gotta run this guy all the way over here. We'll try to save some redstone energy conduit by doing that. Some sneaky wiring today. Alright, quickly make our way back here. And finish hooking up our last ME cables. There we go. Alright, now we got the hard part taken care of. Let's do some of the easy stuff. Let's put that stuff back into the network. We don't need that, that, or that. And let's just type in ores. So these are all the ores that we have that are unprocessed. I want to grab some tin, silver. I'm going to leave aluminum out. Grab some ferrous, lead, copper, definitely the iron, and the gold. Alright, and then from there, all we need to do is come up here to our export bus, and we'll set this to move stacks of items at a time. Put the gold ore right there, iron, copper, tin, silver, lead, and then ferrous. And this guy's already up and working for us. He's got the gold in there, pulverizing that up into pulverized gold, sending that down into our powered furnace, cooking that up into ingots, which is ultimately going back into our network. Pretty awesome. Alright, now I need charcoal, so I'm going to take this. We're going to use oak wood. We're going to pretty much do the exact same thing here, except just with oak wood. And that's just going to pull in oak wood from our network and cook that up into charcoal and send it back into the network. Now, I'm getting a little hungry, so I'm going to grab me a little bite to eat. Now, we also have our coke ovens down there producing us charcoal. But for now, that's just going to be fine, I guess. Really don't have a use for a ton of wood. We got plenty of it around, and if I need some more, I can just fly over to a jungle and chop it down with my lumber axe here, my alumite axe. That should be more than enough to pop that guy down. But I think there's actually a way we could probably limit that to... What is that called? It's a level emitter? How bad is that guy to make? A basic processor. Oh, I could make that up, no problem. See? No problem. Now, I might grab another ME cable or two. I'll just go ahead and grab those 7 that we got left now. I should be able to set this up right in here. So if I pick that guy up, and we put the level emitter, we're gonna need the level emitter touching this export bus. So what if I set this right there? Connected all that up like so, and then flipped this guy around like that. Alright, so that should be activating that. And we need to set this to active without signal. Alright, good. So no more oak wood is being imported from our network into the powered furnace. And I want this... We need to borrow one of those, thank you. We need to put oak wood right there. And I want to always have, we'll say 512 pieces of oak wood in our network at a time. And then emit when levels are below the limit. Wait, no, above the limit. There we go. So that should turn back on and import oak wood back into our powered furnace, cooking that up into charcoal. Active with signal. Alright guys, I apologize for that, but my game crashed when I clicked on something. I think it was this level emitter here. It does that sometimes when I click on stuff. My game just freezes and crashes. I have no clue. Anyway, so I'm going to briefly explain how this works real quick. So as long as we have more than 512 pieces of oak wood in our network, this is going to emit a redstone signal. So once this guy receives a redstone signal, this export bus here, it's pretty much going to turn him on, which is going to allow him to import oak wood from our network. So once we fall below 512, or we reach 512 pieces of oak wood in our network, that's going to pretty much turn off this export bus, which will prevent it from importing items from our network, or in this case, the oak wood. So we'll always have at least 512 pieces of oak wood in our network with that setup. So hopefully you guys understand that. I'm a little bit confused with it myself, but I'm pretty sure that should work. So I think that's going to about wrap it up for us today. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys have any helpful tips, tricks, or comments, feel free to put them in the comment section down below. If you guys would rate the video, I would greatly appreciate it. And until next time, we'll see you guys then. Goodbye.